Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Emma Daily Podcast. We're really happy you're spending your time learning English with us today.
Hi, friends. It's great to have you here again. Whether you're listening at home, walking somewhere, or relaxing with a cup of coffee, we're glad you're learning English with us.
I'm Emma.
And I'm Michael. Today, we have a relaxed and interesting topic that many people enjoy talking about.
That's right. Today, we're going to talk about jobs.
More specifically, we're going to talk about how to talk about your favorite job in English.
This is a very common topic in everyday conversations.
People often ask questions like, what do you do for work? Or what kind of job would you like in the future?
And when you meet someone new, talking about jobs is one of the most common ways to start a conversation.
It also comes up in job interviews, classroom discussions, and even casual chats with friends.
So learning how to talk about jobs clearly and naturally is a very useful English skill.
Before we begin the lesson, if you enjoy learning English with relaxed conversations like this, please subscribe to Emma Daily Podcast.
Subscribing helps us keep creating calm and useful English lessons for you.
All right, before we start teaching vocabulary and sentence patterns, I want to ask you a question.
I feel like I should be worried when you say that.
Don't worry, it's a simple one.
Okay, I'm ready.
If you could choose any job in the world, what job would you love to have?
Only one job?
Yes, just one.
That's a tough question. There are so many interesting jobs.
I know, but imagine you could wake up every morning excited to go to work.
In that case, I think I would love to be a travel photographer.
A travel photographer. That sounds amazing.
Yes, because it combines two things I really enjoy, traveling and photography.
That makes a lot of sense.
I could visit different countries, explore beautiful places, and capture interesting moments with my camera.
And your photos could tell stories about the places you visit.
Exactly. Photography can show people cultures, landscapes, and daily life around the world.
That really does sound like a dream job. What about you? What job would you choose?
I think I would love to be a travel writer.
Interesting. So both of our dream jobs involve traveling.
Apparently, we both like the idea of exploring the world.
What do you like about being a travel writer?
Well, I enjoy writing and storytelling.
That's true.
And a travel writer gets to visit different places, meet interesting people, and share those experiences through writing.
So you could describe cities, food, culture, and daily life.
Exactly. Writing about those experiences would make the job very exciting.
I also imagine every day would feel different.
Yes, and that variety makes the job more interesting. That's an important point.
Many people like jobs that feel different and dynamic, while others prefer jobs that are stable and predictable.
Everyone has different preferences when it comes to work.
That's why asking someone about their favorite job can lead to very interesting conversations.
And now, let's look at how you can answer that question in English.
A very common question people ask is, what is your favorite job? Or sometimes they ask, what job would you love to have?
Many English learners answer this question with a very short sentence.
For example, someone might say, I like teaching.
That sentence is correct, but it sounds a little unfinished.
It's better to explain why you like that job.
Exactly. Adding a reason makes your answer more natural.
Here is a useful sentence pattern. The pattern is, my favorite job would be blank because blank.
For example, my favorite job would be a teacher because I enjoy helping people learn.
And that's just the beginning. In the next part, we'll look at more natural ways to answer this question and help you sound even more confident in everyday English conversations. Or you could say, my favorite job would be a photographer because I love capturing beautiful moments.
Notice how the second part explains the reason?
That small detail makes the sentence more interesting.
Here is another useful pattern. The pattern is, I would love to be a blank because blank.
For example, I would love to be a chef because I enjoy cooking and creating new dishes.
Or, I would love to be a pilot because I enjoy traveling and seeing new places.
These patterns are simple, but they sound very natural in English conversations.
Now, let's talk about some jobs that many people find interesting.
One very popular job is teacher.
Teachers help students learn new skills and knowledge.
Teaching can be challenging, but it can also be very rewarding.
Another job many people admire is doctor.
Doctors help people stay healthy and recover from illnesses,
It requires a lot of education and responsibility.
but it can be a very meaningful career.
Then there are creative jobs like artist, musician, or writer.
These jobs allow people to express ideas and emotions.
Some people prefer technical jobs like engineering or programming.
Those jobs involve solving problems and building systems.
And of course, some people love adventurous jobs like pilot, travel blogger, wildlife photographer, or explorer.
Those jobs often involve excitement and new experiences.
When people think about their favorite job, they often think about what activities they enjoy.
For example, do you enjoy helping people?
Do you enjoy creating things?
Do you enjoy solving problems?
Or do you enjoy exploring new places?
Your interests can give you clues about the kind of job you might enjoy.
And sometimes discovering your favorite job takes time.
That's true. People often try different things before finding work they truly enjoy.
And that journey can be very interesting because along the way, you learn more about your strengths, interests, and goals.
And understanding those things can help you choose a career that feels meaningful and enjoyable.
By the way, we'd love to hear from you.
Yes, tell us in the comments, what is your dream job and why would you love to do that job?
You can write something simple like, my favorite job would be a designer because I enjoy creating beautiful things.
Or, I would love to be a veterinarian because I love helping animals.
Reading your comments is always one of our favorite parts of making these episodes.
And it's a great way to practice your English writing skills.
So don't be shy. We're excited to read your answers.
One interesting thing about favorite jobs is that they often match a person's interests and personality.
That's very true. The kind of work you enjoy usually reflects the kind of person you are.
For example, some people are very social and enjoy interacting with others all day.
Those people might enjoy jobs that involve communication.
Jobs like teaching, sales, customer service, public speaking, or event planning.
These roles often require talking with people, explaining ideas, and building relationships.
On the other hand, some people prefer quieter environments where they can concentrate deeply.
Exactly. Jobs like writing, programming, design, or research often involved working independently.
These jobs usually require focus, patience, and problem-solving skills.
And neither type of job is better than the other. It simply depends on the person and what makes them feel comfortable and productive.
Another important factor in choosing a favorite job is the work environment.
Some people enjoy working in an office with a team.
Others prefer working outdoors.
Outdoor jobs can include things like park ranger, photographer, tour guide, or construction worker.
These jobs often allow people to spend time in nature or travel to different places.
Meanwhile, office jobs usually involve working with computers, meetings, and organized schedules.
And in recent years, many people have started working remotely.
Remote work means doing your job from home or from anywhere with an internet connection.
Some people love remote work because they don't have to commute and they can sometimes create a more flexible schedule.
But others prefer working in a physical workplace because they enjoy being around colleagues and having face-to-face conversations.
That's a good reminder that a favorite job is not only about the job itself.
It's also about how and where you work,
Exactly. Some people care more about freedom and flexibility.
while others value stability and teamwork.
And many people try different kinds of jobs before discovering what works best for them.
That's completely normal.
Sometimes your dream job changes as you grow older and gain more experience.
For example, when I was younger, I thought I would enjoy working in a very busy office environment.
But now you probably prefer something calmer.
A little calmer, yes. I still enjoy teamwork, but I also appreciate quiet time and flexibility.
I think many people feel that way after working for a few years.
Your priorities can change over time.
That's why conversations about careers can be so interesting because people's experiences shape the kind of work they enjoy.
Let's talk about something fun for a moment.
Childhood dream jobs?
Yes. When we are children, we often imagine very exciting careers.
I remember that when I was young, many of my classmates wanted to be astronauts.
Astronaut is definitely one of the most famous dream jobs. It sounds adventurous and inspiring.
When I was a child, I actually wanted to be a detective.
A detective? That sounds mysterious.
I think I watched too many detective movies growing up.
What interested you about that job?
I like the idea of solving puzzles and discovering hidden clues.
That does sound exciting.
But of course, movies sometimes make jobs look more dramatic than they really are.
That's very true.
For example, movies often show chefs creating beautiful dishes in calm kitchens.
But in reality, restaurant kitchens can be very busy and stressful.
Chefs often work long hours and need to move quickly.
The same is true for many professions.
That's why it's useful to understand what a job actually involves.
Exactly. Sometimes people focus only on the exciting parts of a job.
But every career also includes responsibilities and challenges.
Even jobs that seem glamorous can be difficult behind the scenes.
Travel photographers spend long hours editing photos and carrying equipment.
Writers often spend hours rewriting and organizing their ideas.
And teachers usually do a lot of work outside the classroom.
That includes preparing lessons, grading assignments, and helping students individually.
And speaking of real-life responsibilities, there's another interesting part of choosing a career that we haven't talked about yet.
But many people still enjoy those jobs because they find them meaningful.
That's an important word, meaningful.
A meaningful job feels important and valuable to you.
Sometimes people choose careers not because they are easy, but because they feel rewarding.
For example, healthcare workers often have stressful schedules.
But many of them say helping patients makes the work worthwhile.
The same can be true for teachers, social workers, or firefighters.
These jobs can be emotionally and physically demanding.
But they also allow people to make a positive difference in the world.
And for many people, that feeling is very important.
By the way, what was your dream job when you were a child?
That's a great question for our listeners.
Yes, write your answer in the comments.
Did you want to be an astronaut, a singer, a pilot, or maybe a professional athlete?
Or perhaps your dream job is still the same today.
You can write something like, when I was a child, I wanted to be a blank because blank.
For example, when I was a child, I wanted to be a scientist because I loved learning about space.
Or when I was younger, I wanted to be a musician because I enjoyed performing.
We always enjoy reading your stories and experiences.
And sharing your ideas in English is excellent practice.
Now, let's continue learning more useful ways to talk about jobs and careers.
Let's introduce an important English question. The question is, what does that job involve?
This question asks about the tasks and responsibilities of a job.
For example, someone might ask, what does a teacher's job involve?
The answer might be teaching lessons, preparing materials, grading assignments, and helping students.
Or if someone asks about a photographer, you could say, the job involves taking photos, editing images, and sometimes traveling.
Explaining the activities makes your description much clearer.
Another useful question is, what do you enjoy about that job?
This question focuses on the positive aspects of the work.
For example, someone might say, I enjoy the creativity.
Or, I enjoy helping people solve problems.
Or even, I enjoy learning new things every day.
These kinds of answers help conversations sound more natural and detailed.
Now that we've talked about different types of jobs and what makes them enjoyable,
Let's focus on something very practical.
yes, let's talk about how you can describe your favorite job clearly in English.
Many English learners know the names of different jobs, like teacher, engineer, chef, or photographer.
But sometimes they're not sure how to explain why they like those jobs.
That's why learning a few useful sentence patterns can help a lot.
Let's start with one of the most common patterns. The pattern is, my favorite job would be blank because blank.
This sentence structure is simple, but it sounds very natural.
For example, my favorite job would be a teacher because I enjoy helping people learn.
Or, my favorite job would be a photographer because I love capturing beautiful moments.
Notice how the second part of the sentence explains the reason.
Adding a reason makes your answer more interesting and complete.
Let's look at another useful pattern. This one is, I would love to work as a blank because blank.
For example, I would love to work as a chef because I enjoy cooking and creating new dishes.
Or I would love to work as a pilot because I enjoy traveling and exploring new places.
These patterns are especially helpful when talking about future careers or dream jobs.
Here's another sentence pattern that sounds very natural in conversations. The pattern is, one thing I like about this job is blank.
For example, one thing I like about teaching is seeing students understand something new.
Or one thing I like about photography is capturing moments that people will remember.
And with that, we've reached the end of today's episode. Let's do a quick recap. Today you learned how to talk about your favorite job, explain why you like it, describe what a job involves, and use natural English sentence patterns that native speakers use in everyday conversations.
Remember, becoming confident in English doesn't happen in one day. It happens through small, consistent practice. Learn a few new expressions, speak a little every day, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Every conversation helps you grow.
We'd love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments, what is your dream job and why do you want to do it? Try to answer in English. Even a few simple sentences will help you improve your writing and speaking confidence.
If you enjoyed today's lesson and found it helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Emma Daily Podcast. It really supports our channel and helps us create more natural English conversations for you every week.
And if there's a topic you'd like us to cover in our next episode, let us know in the comments. We read your suggestions and they inspire many of our future lessons.
Thank you so much for spending your time learning English with us today. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and remember, every small step you take today brings you closer to speaking English with confidence.
We'll see you in the next episode of Emma Daily Podcast. Take care, keep learning, keep speaking, and bye for now.
Bye, everyone.